What is going on, guys? We are back, and you guys can see your boy can officially sit under a bright light and not have to worry about it. We got lights out again. We are good to go. I'm starting to feel a lot better. Like, I don't know what it was. I woke up today, and I don't know if the medicine's finally working or whatever, but I woke up today, and I feel a ton, bro. Like, I'm a mile better than what I did yesterday. I could breathe again. It feels really good. I could talk. Like, my voice is back. I'm a little stuffed up still, but everything else is going really good. So, really quick, huge shout out to everybody, man, that has been showing insane amounts of love. I did stream yesterday again for about an hour, and like just how active you guys were in chat and everything, and how awesome you guys were. I really do appreciate that. And even the video I dropped yesterday, you guys showed a lot of support on, and I really do appreciate that. So do me a favor and drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new, obviously, but I drop a like to continuously show that goated support that you guys do. Now, this video is going to be pretty important because we got to talk about something that 2K is just, they're fumbling, man. They are 100% fumbling, and I don't want you guys to be tricked by this stuff, man. I understand that it is free content, but let's actually look at the free content that we are getting. So May 5th, we did get this lovely card right here in Diamond Robert Covington. Now, again, this card did drop. I believe it was on a Thursday, if I'm not mistaken. I do believe, yeah. So it was Thursday, the day before the brand new promo came out with the Supernova stuff. And then Supernova did drop, and we did end up getting Rick Smits, which is the final diamond. Now, to set up this brand new week, we were projected to have one of the best weeks in my team, especially in 2K22, because we were supposed to be getting 2 free pink diamonds, 2 free galaxy opals, and a free dark matter, which is really cool. Now, here is the problem with the cards that we have been getting, right? So let's just take a look at Rick Smits really quick. I mean, Rick Smits is a 7'4" center, 7'7" wingspan, which is really solid. Obviously, a good rebounder, a good shot blocker. And he even came with a 74 3-ball, which really wasn't that bad. Again, going back into the updates here, I mean, Robert Covington obviously speaks wonders for himself. This card's still one of the top tier cards actually in the game, especially for budget cards. So to have a diamond set that, like, you know, level to be like, okay, these cards can be really good. We definitely expected some heat coming after Robert Covington. And even, it sounds crazy, but even some of these sapphires we got, like Devin Booker and especially this man right here in DeAndre Hunter, like, these cards were actually pretty good, right? So I have honestly, I mean, I even talked about, like, you know, I made a video a few days ago trying to predict who the dark matter was going to be. And so far, we're just not looking promising at all. Like, we had some good promise going on, and now 2K is just completely fumbling the bag. So today, we got this man right here, okay? We got Opal Julius Randle, and I mean, I don't know, man. I really don't know. Like, when you look at the stats and everything, okay, this is the thing, right? So as a average My Team player, people are going to look at this and say, all right, Randall's not that bad, okay? You know, he's got good stats across the board, really good defensive badges, Hall of Fame quick first step, which is really good, a bunch of good playmaking badges, all around a pretty solid card. And I'm not going to hate on him entirely. I definitely think he is a good card. But here are 2 problems that I do have with Randall being the card that did drop. If you guys need anything grinded in My Team, whether it's online or offline, be sure to hit up Rose NBA. The link to his Twitter will be in the description down below. 100% reliable, so be sure to go hit him up now. I know probably everybody's going to look at this right here and be like, oh, here we go. Biased bio, here we go. No, we're not being biased, but what I am going to do is kind of just talk about the problem with this card and kind of what is the main issue right now. So looking at a guy like Kuminga, looking at a guy like Randle, okay? If you're going to run Randle, you're not going to run him at the 5. He is 100% going to be playing the 4, and you can say the thing with Kuminga is that you would run him at the 3 more than the 4. The reason why I'm comparing him to Kuminga is because, again, the fact that Kuminga can play the 4. And I feel like if you're going to run Randle at the 4, you're going to also be the type of person to run Kuminga at the 4. They will have that exact same effect as far as, like, you know, what type of player they are, how they're going to play in game, and everything like that. So looking at this, the hot zones are basically the same. You obviously just shift these 2 back and forth, and there's the difference there. Hall of Fame badges, gold badges, Randle does have the advantage until you kind of look at what badges they are. Now, just taking a look at the stats here, this is the thing, okay? So, again, Jonathan Kuminga is 2K MT. 2. You can spend 2,000 MT and pick up a pink diamond Jonathan Kuminga, who has these stats that are apparently an Opal player's stats, right? So the important stats, obviously, 3-ball goes to Kuminga, driving dunk goes to Kuminga, post moves, I mean, unless you're going to be in the post, really doesn't matter all that much. Driving layup, again, same thing, really doesn't matter all that much. Like, if you're going to go in, you're going to most likely get a dunk anyway. Speed, Kuminga. Acceleration, Kuminga. Now, again, the defense, like, this is the biggest part, I feel like, especially at the 4 position. You know, you're already getting that little bit of a boost with Kuminga. A 1 or 2 difference, though, really isn't a big deal. Like, I feel like these do go back and forth, like, hand in hand, so it really isn't that big of a deal. Lateral, obviously, Kuminga does have that advantage, and then the steal being +7 is a big deal as well. And then finally, this right here is the biggest thing for me. Speed with ball, +5 to Kuminga. A lot of people do push the tempo a lot, and I feel like, you know, when your power forward does get the board, obviously one option is to immediately throw it up the court, but another option is to immediately push that tempo up the court. And honestly, having somebody that's faster in that situation that also has the ball handling is perfect. So I feel like Kuminga does have the advantage there, and I just want to show the badges here. Now, I will say that, you know, when you look at it like this, Randle actually does have the advantage in some badges, which is pretty good. I mean, I'm not going to just completely ignore that. Specifically in the defensive ones, Randle does have the advantage with Interceptor. He also has it with Pogo, which doesn't even work actually this year, so it doesn't matter. And Rim Protector, as well as Box. Like, those badges are pretty cool. So I do think Randle does have definitely that rebounding side. But as far as a player that works in this game, I think Kuminga still does have that advantage. So when you're kind of looking at, you know, grinding through all of these cards, like, if you're keeping up with it, that is great. But I still think that even if you're keeping up with it, you're more likely to use Kuminga than you are to use Julius Randle. If you guys are looking for cheap MT, whether it's on PlayStation, Xbox, PC, or Switch, all you have to do is go to the site NBA2kking.com, and they will gladly hook you up with the cheapest prices on the market. All you have to do is click whatever option you want, go to your coupon code, and type in Bio2k for a 5% discount. They actually walk you guys through exactly how to do this, so be sure to go hit them up now. Now, I did also kind of want to talk about, too, the pink diamonds that we've been getting. The first one was Latrell Sprewell, which is pretty cool, I guess. Like, shooting guard, small forward from the Knicks. Again, he's pretty solid, but, like, my main thing is this, right? Like, these stats and everything, the badges, like, they look cool. I mean, again, his jump shot is on very quick and everything, but I talk about this so much. It's like, how many shooting guards / small forwards do we already have in this game? Now, I'm not saying they need to juice this one up completely, but they need to make these ones like fan favorites. Nobody's going to go out of their way to use a Latrell Sprewell, like, unless you're a huge Latrell Sprewell fan or you're Latrell Sprewell yourself. Like, you're not going to use this card. Like, I think this would have been a perfect opportunity, truthfully, to put a guy like Terrence Ross here. Like, truthfully, right? If you put Terrence Ross as one of these pink diamonds, that is somebody that people enjoy using in 2K. I feel like you could get these exact same stats, maybe give him a little bit of a boost, same badges, everything, and, you know, put Terrence Ross out there. I feel like people would, you know, be more likely to use him. I mean, I could just be kind of nitpicking at this point. I mean, again, like, the stats and everything, they are there, but I just feel like these cards are just extremely underwhelming. And especially yesterday, excuse me, as far as the takeover packs, Vlade Divac, I mean, like, yeah, he's a stretch big, like, but it's like, you know, like, we're over here thinking about pink diamonds, opals, and eventually that dark matter. Nobody wants Vlade Divac. Nobody wants Latrell Sprewell. Like, Latrell was really good last year in the beginning of the year. Like, these are, like, beginning of the year cards that I would be like, yeah, cool. But, like, just if you look at the cards that are already out, like, a prime example of this, okay? And the thing is everybody knows, too, I am one of the biggest advocates for free cards. I always talk about free cards, free, like, locker codes, everything. They are free at the end of the day, which is awesome. But my only thing is that you're trying to, like, as 2K, like, they're trying to hype up this whole zero gravity thing, but make them, like, good. You know what I mean? Like, actually make them worth doing. Like, a prime example, I was going to actually originally say, what's it called? Well, okay, I guess I can't really do that because he's a little bit higher of an overall, and I know how people work in this community. So even looking at a guy like James Wiseman, I mean, Wiseman is like 5K MTs, like 5 or 10K MT. Just look, I mean, like, you could already see it in the badges, you could see it in the hot zones and everything. Like, you could, I mean, somewhat see it in the stats. Like, he's got a better, like, Wiseman has a better 3-ball, better free throw, better driving dunk, better speed, better excel, better speed with ball and ball handle. I mean, like, it's one of those things, you know? And then it's like, as far as like shooting badges go, I mean, Wiseman clearly has the advantage. So it's like, why would you use this Vlade Divac over spending 5K MT on a James Wiseman? You know what I mean? Or a 10K MT, like I said, whatever it is. Even if it is 10K, like, there's a very clear problem with these zero gravity cards. I mean, you guys can see we have 2 Galaxy Opals left and that Dark Matter. So I am, actually, no, I lied. We have 1 Galaxy Opal left and 1 Dark Matter. I forgot they get put back on there. I am begging, like, seriously, like, I am begging that the next 2 cards are good. Now, keep in mind, I don't even play this game anymore. Like, I'm only here to make content for you guys and kind of voice my opinion because, like, I mean, yes, like, I'm still going to play it. I'm still going to, you know, do different things on it. But, like, I have no motivation to truly play this game anymore. Like, they have completely lost me this year, if I'm being completely honest. So, I'm here to still fight for you guys and still give you guys an enjoyable experience on this game. So I'm hoping that they genuinely change and, you know, make something out of the rest of this. The cards, like, started out so good. Like, Grant Williams was legitimately a very good card, especially for being a gold. Like, Sengun was a really good card when he first dropped. Like I said, Booker, DeAndre Hunter. Like, it feels like, honestly, the front half of this is so much better than the second half. Like, truthfully. Like, Smush Parker's whatever, Bill Russell's whatever, Will Barton's whatever, Vinny's just a meme, Brandon Clark is cool, like, but again, whatever, Kenya Mara Jr. is whatever, Roko's really good, Rick Smits is like somewhat solid, Spreewell, Vlade Divac or whatever. Like, it's like the front half was actually more fun than the second half. So I don't know. I'm hoping that, like I said, we still see maybe somebody actually like fake leaked it yesterday about a George Gerving. I would not mind a George Gerving as one of these 2 options because that is somebody that could be really solid. So tomorrow, if we do see maybe again a guy like Terrence Ross, that'd be pretty cool. Maybe we could see a who else? Who else could be a part of this? That could be really cool. Like, I mean, there's tons of options. I'm gonna just still again roll with my guy LaMelo Ball, hoping that we see some really good stuff to close this out. You guys let me know who you guys think it's going to be, though. Thank you guys so much for watching, and yeah, peace.